Am I the asshole? I don't want to marry my boyfriend because I'm afraid of being poor. I, 25F, have been in a serious relationship with my boyfriend, 27M, for almost 4 years now. I love him, I really do. He is sweetest, most caring, kind, and considerate person ever. He worships the floor I walk on and does everything to please and care for me in the best way he can. We constantly talk about getting married and starting our family. Beforehand, I must clarify that we both still live with our parents. It's normal in our Latin community to leave your parents only after getting married, not just because you've reached a certain age like it happens in other countries. As I was saying, he is an absolute sweetheart boyfriend, but I'm afraid he won't be a good providing husband. He is an art teacher at middle school, but probably will never make much money. He doesn't have many plans or looks for alternatives or extra income sources. On the other hand, I am a lawyer. I still don't make much money, since I just got my license to be a lawyer. It takes a while in our country, and I probably will make much more money than him in some time. That difference wouldn't be an issue on its own. The major problem is that he doesn't have an ambitious mindset, but I do, and this is a big issue for me. He doesn't work hard enough to build money or to progress in his career. For example, maybe look for other schools to work on, or look for high schools to teach, where he could get better paycheck. He does not look for extra income sources involving his art. Sometimes I suggest he could sell his art. He is also an artist, in other forms, maybe tattooing, that can make good money where we live, and basically anyone can become a tattoo artist, or digital art. He has the platform and graphics tablet specifically for that, but in his rare free time, he usually just plays on his Nintendo Switch device, spends time with me, attends music practice, or does other chores unrelated to work or money. He always changes subjects when I suggest he looks for alternatives, or simply dismisses by saying that he will think about it, but never actually does. I don't admire his career or profession, since he doesn't seem to care enough about growing in this area. Also, we are a couple that dreams of marriage and building a family with a few kids, like 3 or 4, but I'm afraid that won't be possible due to his profession choice. He isn't the most down-to-earth person when it comes to expenses that comes with living on your own. He truly believes $3,000 per month is enough to start a life and start a family. Let me just state that it is not, at least where we live. We would basically need to count dimes when grocery shopping, probably would not be able to afford gas to move by car freely, won't be able to pay for health insurance and other things I consider essential, like a nanny/childcare after the maternity leave ends. Whenever I mention we should put our expenses in a spreadsheet, he says it's not realistic since we share our bills with our relatives, and that we cannot calculate how much exactly we would need to get married and live on our own. Also, when we got married, I probably would be the breadwinner of the family, and I'm afraid I would still be expected to do most house chores, but it just doesn't seem right. I'm afraid his lack of desire to grow financially in life will affect our relationship, and we would end up divorcing due to financial problems or my admiration for him slowly fading away. I'm afraid I'm being too greedy, selfish, or cruel. I truly love him, but I'm afraid of being poor beside him and ending up unhappy due to financial issues, even though I could make more money. I could really use some thoughts and opinions on this. Please, be nice. Also, excuse my English, it is not my first language.